Okay, so today we're going to dive into some pretty wild tech.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
It's sort
talking
of futuristic.
translation earbuds,
hmm
headphones.
Straight out of Star Trek.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, we've all seen those translator apps
Oh, yeah.
on our
For
phones,
sure.
but these are like next level.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff like the PAXA Translation Headphones,
Okay.
Open Air 5s. Those are pretty cool.
Mhm.
And then you got these OWS translation earbuds.
Okay.
Specifically, the 3-in-1 language AI translator earbuds.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
They claim to handle a bunch of languages, accents, even help you learn like a whole new language.
I mean, that's a pretty big claim, right? Like, we're
Yeah.
talking about breaking down language barriers like never before.
Right.
Especially if you look at some of the features they're advertising, like languages and accents, and audífonos traductores inglés-español.
So what does that even mean? Like, how sophisticated are these things, really?
Well, think about it this way. We're not just talking about, like, simple word-for-word translations anymore.
Okay.
It's got to go beyond that. It's
So-
like they're trying to understand the nuances of language.
Okay, so like what kind of nuances are we talking about?
Like idioms, humor, those cultural references that get lost in translation?
That's tricky stuff.
It is. It's really tricky.
Even for a person.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I miss jokes all the time.
Me too.
So how's an earbud going to do it?
Well, they're using some pretty advanced tech to try and pull it off.
Like what?
You got things like natural language processing,
Okay.
NLP for short, and then machine learning.
Machine learning.
Yeah,
Good.
ML.
Okay.
Basically algorithms that can analyze not just the words, but the whole context.
A whole
The
content.
speaker's tone, even their intent, to
Wow.
get a much more accurate translation.
So they're not just translating words, they're trying to understand like the meaning
Exactly.
of the word.
It's like having a mini interpreter in your ear, constantly listening, analyzing, adapting to accents, different ways of speaking.
So you could have like a real conversation with someone,
Potentially.
even if you don't speak the same language.
Think about it. No more struggling with basic travel phrases.
Yeah.
You could attend business meetings in another language.
Wow.
Really immerse yourself in a new culture and learn the language organically
Organically.
through real-time translations.
It'd be like having
Yeah.
that universal translator
Exactly.
from Star Trek.
Right there in your ear.
That's pretty amazing.
It's exciting stuff, but we
Sure.
got to be realistic too.
Okay.
AI is powerful, but even with the most advanced algorithms, language is complex.
Right.
And no technology can perfectly capture every little nuance of human communication.
So there's still room for error.
Oh, absolutely. There's always a chance of misunderstandings or missing those subtle cues.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in all the possibilities
Yeah.
and forget about the potential problems. So we need to approach this tech with caution.
A healthy dose of realism, I'd say.
Realism.
It's a powerful tool,
Mm-hmm.
potentially could bridge cultural divides, but it's not a magic solution.
Right.
Ultimately, how successful these devices are comes down to us.
Okay.
How we use them, how we keep refining and improving the technology behind them.
So we're on the edge of like a whole new era of communication.
It seems that way.
But like with any new tech, there are incredible opportunities,
Yeah,
but also challenges.
absolutely.
We got to be mindful of both.
Definitely.
It's going to be fascinating to see how these translation earbuds evolve
For sure.
and how they change the way we connect with the world around us.
And it raises so many questions, like
Right. Well, what?
how will this affect language learning?
Mm-hmm.
Will we become more reliant on technology and less on human interpreters?
Yeah,
And how do we ensure that these devices are used ethically responsibly?
that's a big one.
These are questions we'll need to grapple with as this technology becomes more common.
Yeah, a lot to think about.
Definitely.
It's pretty big implications for the future.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for breaking it all down for us.
You got it.
And for everyone listening out there, keep those ears open
And your minds too.
for more deep dives into the world of emerging tech.
We'll catch you next time.